Hello, welcome back to Rarars Adventures. Thank you for joining us.
Hello.
So, if you've just joined, please hit that subscribe button, as that will really help support what we're doing, and the notification bell.
Yes.
Today, we are doing an interview with a lady called Anna,
Exciting.
who we're just about to invite. Fingers crossed this will work. So, I'm just going to send an invite to her, and we can start the interview.
Yay. All this text. Keep your fingers crossed.
Hopefully, this is going to work.
It'll work.
Fingers
Be
crossed.
positive, Tara.
Let us know if you can hear us. Everything should be working fine. I'm not on mute.
No.
So that's always a good start.
She's never on mute. You can't mute Tara.
Rude. So today we've just been sorting out jumble sale stuff.
It's not jumble sale.
No,
it's not, is it?
But car boot.
Yes, correct.
Yeah, so we've just been doing that today and preparing for the interview. So fingers crossed this will work. I've sent the link over. Yeah. Okay, hold on 2 seconds.
Hey, everybody.
Hello, Anna.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Why can't we hear her?
2 seconds. Can't hear you. Have you got mic on? Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Oh, we can hear
right.
you. We can hear you. Yeah. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
You're very welcome. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. And thank you for doing an interview with us today. It's so kind of you. So, if you're okay, we're going to ask you 8 questions.
Okay.
Yeah. Cool. And then it's to help other people, of course, spread awareness. So, our first question for you is, what conditions do you have?
Oh, boy. So I have myelomeningocele spina bifida, hydrocephalus, Arnold-Chiari-2, and incontinence.
Oh, I can sympathise with the incontinence one.
Yeah.
I don't know what half of them are. Spina bifida, I know. What are the others?
Myelomeningocele is a birth defect that affects the spine.
Right.
So it, depending on where it is how paralyzed the individual will be. Hydrocephalus is water on the brain.
Right.
And it could cause seizures and worse. So they put a shunt in my brain to control the fluid in my brain.
Oh, wow.
So that I
a lot.
can live longer.
Got a lot going on.
And Arnold-Chiari-2 is when your spine is being crushed between the skull and your neck.
Wow.
Gosh.
Yes.
Oh, bless
a lot.
you.
Yes, ma'am.
So you were born with all this?
Yes,
mostly?
ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
Mm.
Oh.
So you must be quite used to living with it.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Almost 38 years.
Yes.
Wow.
Gosh, don't look it.
Well, thank you.
You look very young.
You do.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
So how does it affect you physically to get about?
So physically, I am unable to walk. I use a wheelchair 24/7. Well, 24/7.
Yeah.
I do have learning disabilities due to the hydrocephalus and spina bifida. I do have issues comprehending people when they speak sometimes. When I am learning, I some people are visual learners, some are audio learners. I am
Yeah.
both,
Yeah.
and I have to have things broken into pieces in order for me to understand the whole piece.
I'm
Yeah.
very much like that. I'm dyslexic, and
Yeah.
like you, it's visually, I take it in better than written work as such.
Yes,
Yeah.
like I
Repetitive.
can read
Yeah.
things,
Well,
but I would interpret it differently than what it really says
Yeah.
mm,
Yeah.
or means.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
You're noticing a lot of Tara's when she's doing voiceovers with her words. Well, some of the words
I stutter.
she stutters, or I have to actually say it for her because she can't get the letters to go the right way round. Her tongue just
right,
doesn't do it.
I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
you're not alone,
no,
definitely.
that's
No,
hard.
it's very frustrating.
It is, yeah,
Yeah.
completely.
Mm.
So how does it affect you mentally?
As I was saying,
Okay.
um, having spina bifida and hydrocephalus affects the way I learn and understand
Yeah.
things.
Mm.
Um, some people with spina bifida also get depression
Yeah.
or anxiety.
Yeah.
Understandably.
Some are high functioning, some are not.
Yeah.
I'm lucky to be able to be somewhat high functioning, so I can control a lot of things inside, but there are things that I can't.
No.
So
You're doing amazing coming on here and talking to us.
You are. Yeah.
thank you.
Brave.
You are. You're truly amazing. Inspiration
Oh,
to
thank you.
others, definitely.
Yeah.
So, have you got any managing tips? What things have you found that have helped you?
That have helped. Well, I believe that you're only as strong as your support system.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I completely agree with that.
Um, so I advocate for families to do more with their individuals
Yeah,
and support them more, because if they don't, then those individuals tend to crumble and
yeah,
they don't express
No.
how they feel,
Withdraw.
what they think, what they want.
Mm.
So they don't fight for what they want.
Yeah.
no,
And
Mm.
then when they don't fight for what they want, then things happen and people wonder why.
yeah, completely.
Yes. You need
Yeah.
your family. Mm.
Do you do any support groups? Do you?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I run two on Facebook. They are Walk and Rolling
Good.
with Spider Bifida and Mind, Body, and Soul Solutions. I
Yeah.
started Walk and Rolling with Spider Bifida in 2013. And
Wow.
then I started Mind, Body, and Soul Solutions in 2016, but we have strongly built it in the past year or two.
Yeah.
As of July 21st of last year, we became a 501c nonprofit organization.
Yeah. Wow.
Brilliant.
Brilliant. Yeah.
And you've done all this by yourself?
Not by myself. I have done it with a childhood friend that I've known
Yeah.
for practically 30 years. His name is Christopher Morgan. He is a critical care nurse,
Wow. Yeah.
and in the past he was a paramedic firefighter.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
I also have a emergency nurse and veteran on our team.
Mm.
I also have a man that has a brother with Down syndrome on our team. I
Oh,
have a young lady. Her son was born with a disability that um, made his one eye a little weaker and blind,
right.
and he had seizures.
Yeah.
Right.
And because they didn't know really what was going on, the
Oh,
seizures kind of damaged his way of seeing. So now
Yeah.
they're trying to get it stronger.
Oh,
Yeah.
bless. Yeah.
So,
That's
and
amazing, though, isn't
I
it?
also have a young man. He has spina bifida like me.
Yeah.
So I have a variety of individuals that can work with me to help others in different ways because I can't reach every aspect.
No,
No. Mm.
that is
Brilliant.
amazing. The
Yeah.
work
I'm not that coordinated.
No.
No.
We all struggle though. That's why I have my mum helping me with Rarars Adventures. It's that, like you said at the start, the support system, isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
And we
Yeah.
have a laugh as well, which is really nice because you
Yeah,
can laugh about things.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. And you get to meet so many wonderful people like yourself, and we've done some interviews with others, and it's so nice to connect with people.
Yes,
You
ma'am.
must
It's
know
nice to
that.
see how the medical system affects everybody in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all
Just in
different,
one
isn't
spot, but everywhere.
it? Mm.
Yeah.
Mm. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yes, it's brilliant.
So, is there anything you'd like to share from your experiences with your illnesses, or anything?
As I was saying, uh, the best thing I could say is advocate for yourself more.
Yeah.
Don't be afraid to use your voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 100%.
That's it.
Definitely, completely agree with you.
Because unfortunately, this world has gotten ugly.
Yes.
It has.
Yeah.
And people tend to think that just because you have a disability, they can walk all over you, do whatever they want, and then once you voice your opinion or voice something is wrong, they go, "Oh my gosh."
Yeah.
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 They
Yeah.
know what
You're
they're doing.
human.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
don't seem. Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly it, isn't it?
Yeah.
People see you
What's
different.
your support system like over where you live?
Unfortunately, a lot of people have fallen through the cracks because once you turn 21,
Oh,
you're in the adult system.
right.
So
Right.
like from birth to 18, everything is easy to get.
Yeah.
It's easier to find doctors, it's easier to find therapy, it's easier to get wheelchairs,
Yeah.
it's easier to get aids to walk.
Right.
The second you turn 21 or maybe 22, depending on the doctor, you fall in the cracks.
So you're having to
You
fight
have
for
to
everything.
fight for everything that you
Yeah.
have to get.
Mm.
Unfortunately, like with wheelchairs, I feel that you should get them when you need them,
Mm.
Yeah.
not when the government says. For example,
Very limiting if you can't get one, isn't it?
Yeah.
yes. So, because they say if you can only get them every 5 years.
Oh,
Really?
so if
Yeah.
you mess it up somehow,
I'm sorry.
you're stuffed.
Right.
Basically.
Exactly.
Great.
Oh my
And
goodness.
then
Terrible.
because of the difference of insurance companies,
Mm.
it's very difficult for individuals to find doctors to help them with
Yeah.
specific needs like hydrocephalus. It's
Yeah.
hard to find neurosurgeons.
Mm.
It's hard to find places that people can afford.
We're very
Wow.
fortunate over here that we do have the NHS. But even for some surgeries, we have to go to specialist.
Yeah.
When I had a jaw replaced, I had to go to a specialist, and then
Okay.
they put forward to get funding. So I still got it on the NHS, but it
Got it.
took a lot longer to get it because we had to apply for funding, or the
Right.
surgeon did. But
Right.
because we've got the NHS, a lot of it's there. It's just the
Mhm.
waiting list, But
Yeah.
we're so
So that-
lucky that we've got it, I have to say.
So that's why I started my Body and Soul Solutions with
Yeah.
Chris, because I want to help people get resources
Brilliant.
and find places and find doctors so that they aren't struggling. They're not, not only are they dealing with their physical things, but they're dealing with their emotional things because
That's it.
it's so frustrating.
That
And you
is
might give up
amazing.
then as well, mightn't
Yeah,
you? If you
the
can't
Yes.
get
work you're
anywhere.
doing is amazing.
Mm,
Keep
it is.
at it. Well done, you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Mm.
Definitely. Is there any questions you'd like to ask?
Oh no, I'm been asking
Oh,
them
yeah,
as
I
I
know,
want
it's
to
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I have all day. You could ask anything you want.
What else
open
would
book.
you like to share with us? Tell us all about,
Whatever you want.
share some information about.
Do you get to go on holidays? Do you go on holidays?
I don't go on vacation much because again, accessibility
Yes.
is very difficult, and then when you get older, it's hard to move around.
Mm.
Right.
And unfortunately, our view of what is accessible is not the same view as the world's
No.
view of the word accessible.
No.
Have many of your places been adapted, like big touristy places? Are they adapted more so nowadays or not really?
So my thing is I transfer on things that are level.
Mm.
Yeah.
If they're not level, I have
No.
issues.
Yeah.
So if things are a little too high, I cannot transfer as
No.
easily as if they were even.
Yeah.
Also, bathrooms, I have found that hit and miss. Some
Yeah.
are handicapped, but they're really not handicap accessible.
Right.
Yeah.
Or if able-bodied people, for some reason, they say, "Oh, there's a big handicap stall. Let's use it," and then you're stuck because
Yeah.
able
Yeah.
individuals are
Taking what you
using.
need.
Mm.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm.
That's so frustrating, isn't it?
Yes.
Mm.
Wow.
So, what is it like in the UK for you as a individual with disabilities?
So over here, I don't know if you've seen, but I visit a lot of places to share what they have on offer. So quite a majority of places are quite accessible. They've put in ramps, they've put in lifts. If it's a like listed building, really old, they've adapted it to make it so you can
Get in.
be part of it.
Mm.
If you
Bathrooms are adapted, public bathrooms and things.
they've got hoists in the bathroom to help you onto the toilets.
Wow.
Quite good, actually.
So I've got to say the UK sounds quite good
compared to a lot of places, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Which
Like,
is sad, isn't it, really?
I feel that now that you said it, I think that maybe a hoist or something would be good for a bathroom because
Yeah.
that way, if somebody falls or is a quadriplegic, the individual with them is not struggling to get them onto a toilet to use it.
Completely, yeah. So
Yeah.
your places you visit, they don't have, majority don't have hoists in them, and I'm taking
In the bathrooms, no, ma'am.
No. Do
No.
you think that's more because of funding or because they don't want to open up more accessibility?
Or they don't care, really.
I believe that you guys might be ahead of us in that
Right.
department.
Yeah.
As I was saying, if people do not speak up of these things,
Yeah.
we're all not going to know about them, and we're not going to be able to make things
Act on it.
better
Absolutely.
and easier for those with disabilities.
And that's why I need people like you and me in the world who are trying to spread as much awareness and positivity as possible, you know?
Yes, ma'am.
Definitely.
Because a horse would definitely
make a
prevent
difference.
a lot of injuries.
Yeah.
To those with disabilities.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. What about schools in where you are? Are they adapted?
So schools, we have IEPs where they set things in place for those with special needs. I did struggle in school due to having a learning disability
Yeah.
and my physical disability. I went to school through the 90s and early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
So back then, people were not aware of
Yeah.
disabilities
That
as much
really
as they are now.
surprises me.
So
Wow.
I was pretty much the guinea pig of teaching how
Uh,
to treat those with disabilities, how to help those with disabilities learn, and
Oh.
how to teach
it's
them.
really slow out there, isn't it? In Tara's school, same years. I mean, you're both same age, aren't you?
By the sounds of it,
I'll be
yeah.
38 in May.
Yeah.
I'm 38, yeah.
Well,
Oh,
in
okay.
Tara's
Now the whole
school,
world knows.
yeah, they already
Okay.
had a disability unit for wheelchairs
They did, yeah.
and
Yeah.
spina bifida, all sorts,
Down
wasn't it? Down
syndrome.
syndrome, all sorts of
Yeah.
things. They
Oh,
already had
wow.
a unit. Even when I was at school, we had the deaf unit, a special unit for those that were deaf and partially sighted. And I'm
Oh,
going back to the 60s and early 70s.
oh, wow.
Yeah, so that surprises me because
Mhm.
usually with America, you're way ahead of us in most things, but not in
Yeah.
this, obviously.
No.
Do you guys have IEPs as well?
What is that?
It is a meeting that school system sets up with the parents to discuss the needs of the
Yes,
special needs
yes,
child.
Yeah.
yes, because Tara
Like,
actually
oh, I'm
statemented,
sorry.
didn't you? That's
Ooh.
okay.
Such as
You're right.
such as a note taker, an aid to help them in the restroom.
Teaching
Yeah.
assistant type thing.
Yes.
Teaching assistants type
Yes,
thing.
yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah. Had those for years, haven't you?
Yeah.
Oh,
Years.
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that
It's
really surprises
really
me. I
interesting,
thought,
isn't it?
yeah, I thought the States would be way ahead of us with this.
Apparently
How
not.
funny. We're in the right place.
Yes, ma'am. So
Oh.
the hard issue for me was getting the children and the teachers to be more understanding.
Yeah.
God.
So I don't know about you, Tara, but that was the struggle for me, was getting people to understand the needs
Of what you need in place.
of what I needed, and
Mm.
also just the acceptance.
Mm.
That is still a massive one, isn't it? And I think that's for the world, isn't it?
Yes.
The acceptance,
Mm.
definitely.
Mm.
You still get that, is it stigma?
Yeah.
And
Yes.
yeah, you still get that. I get abuse. I drive a mobility scooter because I can't walk too far.
Okay.
And I've had people shout at me in the street, spit at me before, saying you're too young, you shouldn't be in that, you're being lazy,
Get
get
off
out
the
and
road.
walk.
Horrible.
But because they physically can't see that there's
Right.
anything wrong, I have invisible disabilities, they're really judgmental. Like,
Awful.
but if, like, for you, you can see your illness as such,
It's visible, yeah.
you wouldn't, well, you still sometimes get abuse, I'm sure, but
Not
yes.
not so
now,
much.
do we? No.
Just
it's
because
the-
you're young.
Well, exploitation is real big because, like I said, people think that because you have a disability, they could walk all over you, they could treat you differently,
Yeah, they think you're silly,
speak to you
don't
differently,
they? Mm.
and then like myself, I'll speak back,
Good for
Yeah,
you.
me too now.
and then they're like,
Yeah. At the
Yeah.
start, when I got ill, I would hide away. But now I'm a lot stronger because I'm like you, I'm fed up with being walked over.
It's taken Tara years to get to this.
And
oh,
you know, and
it
that's why I
took
want
me
to help
forever too.
others. Yeah. Yeah.
Mm.
But it's truly amazing. What you're doing is brilliant
Brilliant.
work.
Mm.
Thank
Keep
you.
it up. Keep it up.
Yeah.
You know, I'll support you as much as I can, definitely.
So have you got Anna's site on the thing? Can I connect to that? Then?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
right.
already joined up
Oh,
to
right.
hers. Yeah.
Okay, so you can send me the link
Yes.
then.
Yeah.
It would be an honor to have you.
Thank you.
You're
Brilliant.
welcome.
So thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
It's been truly amazing. By the way, did you want, because you've done an interview with us, and as a thank you, did you want to receive a mug or would you like a pen?
One of these pens, which are nice grip
Come on.
pens. Oh, sorry, nice
we
grip
go.
pens.
I would be honored to have a mug. How about that?
Yeah.
A mug, yep.
Brilliant. I'll
So-
message you after, get your
Yes, ma'am.
address, and then we'll get that sorted for you.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you again so much for today.
Thank you again.
Awareness is amazing. Thank you. And keep
Brilliant.
up the good work.
Yes,
Thank
brilliant.
you so much.
Thank you. Take care.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Again.
Bye.
Well,
Lovely.
that is the end of our interview today.
Mm.
I hope you all enjoyed it. It was such a pleasure to meet Anna, and go check out her pages. I will get the links and put them down below for you so you can go to her page.
Yeah.
It was really good, wasn't it?
Brilliant.
I love doing interviews. You get to
Mm.
meet some truly amazing people.
It's amazed me, that has, that
Yeah.
we're ahead of them when it comes
Yeah.
to disabilities and things.
Definitely. If you
Who'd
would
have
like
thought
to
it?
do an interview with us, drop us an email or a
Yep.
comment down below and we'll get back to you to do that.
Yeah.
And if you've only just joined and you like the content that you see, please subscribe, as that will
Yes,
really help
subscribe.
support the channel.
Mhm.
And don't forget to hit the notification bell
Yeah.
and give us a thumbs up and leave
Yeah.
a comment, which will help build up Rarars
Yeah.
Adventures.
Share it.
Absolutely.
Like it, share it.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So thank you again to Anna, and thank you for you to join us today, and we look forward to seeing you again soon. Take care and lots of love.
Mm.
Bye.
Bye.